Hey folks, I'm right down next to the bog, hoping that I could maybe get a closer and louder sound of one in particular peeper that sounds like it's got laryngitis. But now that I've come closer to the bog, it's kind of quieted down a little bit, so probably I'm a little too close for what it wants. So it's been a really busy day, folks. I did work in my garden. I took some pictures and some short videos of what composted sawdust looks like, and because that makes up 90% of what I grow in for soil, right? It sounded normal there, of course, now that I've made my way down here, right? So it's been a busy day. I went up and helped my cousin Shay for a little bit with a few hands-on things, and in return I got 2 slices of fresh pizza. So that was really good, folks. So we got down to where she only needed 2 hands, so I came back down here and I've got to get some wood in, folks. It was really nice this morning, but that breeze that has picked up right from the north is quite chilly, folks. It is quite chilly. So, and the black flies are out. Now, I'm not a big fan of black flies because when they first come out, they don't bite. They just kind of fly around you, and then they have what they call the pre-biters. You know, every once in a while they'll bite you. And then comes full bore black fly season. And it'll be a cloud all around my head, folks. So black flies will drive you inside and they will drive you insane. You open your mouth to talk and they go in your mouth, and you're breathing through your nose so they don't go in your mouth, and they go up your nose, they get in your eyes, they get in your ears, and I just call them little bastards. They're little bastards. And they're relentless. So black fly season is fast approaching, folks, shortly after the peepers come out. So, and then, you know, the mosquitoes, and then our deer flies, what we call copperheads here. And yeah, they're all hungry, folks. They're all hungry for human blood. And the ticks are always hungry for human blood. I can tell you right now, I don't know how many ticks I've had on me, but I'll have more ticks in the yard this year because my birds are penned up in their coops and runs, right? So they're not out here eating all the ticks, so, you know, help myself in one way and torture myself in another, I suppose. So anyway, I'm down here. We're almost bog level. It's starting to get green out there, which is nice to see. And I haven't paid attention to the news. I don't know. But I'm telling you, folks, that gut feeling is just not going away. It just isn't. And I don't know if, you know, it's been there anyway for about a couple of years. Then it kind of took a lull a little bit. And now it's kind of, my gut feeling is kind of picked back up with certain current events that could go batshit crazy anytime, right? Or it could stay just like this and work on your psyche a little bit, right? We gotta be careful for it not to work on our psyche, though, because if we let it, them work us up here, then they're winning, right? That's how I look at it. They're winning. If if they're getting to us up here. So there are times when I just have to step back and I'm like, this is just a little bit too much. I need to take a break. I'm doing other things. I'm planning projects and I'm trying to modify this or that on paper or up here, or how I can do things a little bit differently in this area or that area. And so that kind of helps a little bit. And then I make sure that I stay away from even the YouTube channels that I really enjoy. I will back off from them and not watch them for a while so I can regroup. I can pull myself in and giving my brain a little bit of a break. So that's what I do anyway, and I've had to do that a few times over the past couple of 3 months, and I just back off because I'll be damned if I'm gonna let them win up here. I'm just not doing it. So I've got to bring my onions in, folks. It's really chilly out here. That wind is cold. So we had a good morning, and then we kind of went downhill from there. But we had mostly sunny skies. Even though the wind picked up and it got a little cooler, the sun was still out. It's not raining and it's not snowing. Life is good, right? But I'm running out of space on my phone, folks, so I'm trying to keep my videos short. So that means hurry up and say what I have to say. And if you haven't noticed, folks, I talk rather slow. And for one, that's kind of like a Maine thing. But when I want to make sure I say the right thing or not say the wrong thing, did I say that backwards? I just want to make sure that I am saying what I mean. So I'm thinking before it comes out my mouth, right? Which we all should do. So I tend to talk a little slow. And why am I in a hurry? I'm not in any hurry, folks. I'm in a hurry to get things done. But I'm not in a hurry to talk. So far so good. So far so good. Yeah, none of you have abandoned me blaming that as the reason anyway. So tonight, there's been a few comments in email. I did check some of the emails, folks. I didn't get to them all. And some of the comments under the videos about the peepers. So tonight I plan to set my camera up after dark up by the house and have you listen to the peepers for a video, and I won't talk. I'm just going to set it up so you can enjoy. For those of you who like the sound of peepers and do not have them near you, you'll be able to listen. For those of you who want to compete with your own peepers in your backyard, in tandem, you can do that, or you can just have a night off and say, yeah, good night, hippie chick. I'll pass on this one. That's all right too, folks. All right. So get a little chilly, folks. All right. So this is next to the bog. If I go out 5 feet further, I'm going to be up over my knees. The bog is still high. So I stopped right where I am. But enjoy the view.